Hey everyone, this is your girl Janae Michelle from This Curvy Girl's Life, and I am back with another video. It has been a while since I've actually uploaded, and this video is kind of going to be why I've been going for so long and kind of what the difference is and what's been going on in my life. So let's just hop in. So if you saw by the title and probably by the thumbnail, I have lost a little bit of weight in the last probably 6 to 8 months. I am going to go through some questions and just kind of talk to you guys a little bit about my weight loss journey, and I figure kind of going through these questions may help to answer a lot of the questions that you guys may have about the journey. And then also, if you guys are not already, definitely follow me on my fitness Instagram page. On that page, I pretty much post my workouts. Every single time I work out, I post my workouts. And then I just kind of give updates and transformation pictures and things like that on there. So be sure to go to This Curvy Girl's Fitness and check that out. So let's hop into question number 1. So honestly, for me, my weight has been an issue for a very long time. I've gone up and down with my weight because one, I am an emotional eater. When I am stressed out, when I am sad, when I am upset or whatever, I tend to gravitate toward food. The moment that it became a true issue for me was last year in 2019 in March. I went and had my yearly physical, and when I stepped on the scale, the nurse said that I was 391 pounds. I say this all the time, and if you follow me and you read my blog, I said this, and I believe I said it out loud. I was like, that's 9 pounds away from being 400 pounds. And in my mind, I just imagined what 400 pounds look like. And I'm going to be honest, I didn't move. Like, I didn't really do anything then. That day, not only did I find out I was 391 pounds, my doctor confirmed that I was basically a full diabetic versus being a pre-diabetic. I was also told I had high cholesterol. So all of these things happened kind of all at once, and instead of moving and trying to do something and really change my life, I actually ended up scared. And when that happened, unfortunately, I ate and I got depressed and all of these things. And I got to 391 pounds because of depression, because I was in a relationship. That relationship ended. We ended up getting a divorce, and through that process, I had some stuff to deal with, and instead of dealing with it, I ate my cares away. And that's how I got to 391. And then that's when it became a true issue for me. So I'm going to be honest, I'm not big on dieting. I've never been. I much rather do portion control. I much rather increase my water intake. I will take away sweets because sweets don't bother me. I'm not a sugary person. Unfortunately, I am a carb person. I love potatoes. I love rice. I love bread. So those areas, pastas, stuff like that, I had to be very careful on. But I more or less just reduce my portions. I feel like when and if I deprive myself of food, I end up binging on that food. So instead of doing that, and I'm fully aware of like my body, I understood that I needed to cut my portions back, drink more water, exercise, move, do those things versus starting a diet. So for me, dieting was never really something I did. This time is different for a couple of reasons. One, my mindset compared to all the other times where I may have started the gym and stopped, and it's different this time. Like my mindset, I think, knowing that I was 300 pounds, 391, knowing that I had diabetes, knowing that I had high cholesterol, I think there was something that settled in my spirit to say, these are things that you could literally die from, but yet you have an option. You have the ability to control it. You have the ability to change it. Like you can do something about it and not go to the doctor, excuse me, and take pills to just, and yet don't change your lifestyle. Like if I'm going to the doctor and I'm taking insulin or I'm taking pills, I'm taking these medications, but I'm not changing my lifestyle, I can still have issues later. So I think that knowing all of those things really kind of settled in my spirit. Like I had mentioned a little bit earlier in the last question, I didn't make a change right away. But after finding out that information, it was something that settled in my spirit, and it sat there and it nagged at me. And like I said, I started to physically notice what 391 pounds felt like. I could tell in my breathing, I can tell how, it became embarrassing to know that I couldn't fit in certain chairs, or I went to a Bruno Mars concert and I had so much fun at that concert, but I was also so extremely uncomfortable because the seats were like, it felt like they were built for kids. And I was just uncomfortable. So it's like moments like that just started to like stick out in my head. And then on May 27th, 2019, just something clicked. And I think it was just me pondering that for 3 months, knowing what my weight was like, and I knew I had to make a change. And so on May 27th, I got up, I went to the gym, and I walked on the treadmill, and that was the first day on this journey. Now it's something that I want to do. It's something that I need to do. It's something that resonates with me so much. Like today is Sunday. February 23rd, and today's my rest day. And today is like, Sundays for me are probably like the hardest days because I actually want to be in the gym, and not because I'm trying to look a certain way or get to a certain weight on the scale. It's because it's now like a part of me. It's a part of my everyday. Like every day I need to move this body in some way, some form, some fashion, because I feel good and I feel liberated and I feel in my comfort zone when I'm there. I'm able to release stress and anxiety, and I haven't been depressed since I started working out. So I know that there is something about this journey that is changing me from the inside out. It's changing my mindset. It's changing the way that I see the world. It's changing the way that I deal with people. It's changing the way that I communicate. I'm literally feeling like I'm almost being like reborn with this process, and that's how I know this time is different. I've never felt like this before. It feels like I'm in the space where I'm supposed to be right now, and that feels good. I think I just said that, so we're not gonna answer that one, but it was just like I said, it clicked, and I haven't looked back since, and I'm happy about it. So I started this journey on May 27, 2019. Today is February 24th, 2020. So it has been, what is that? March, April, May. So it's been about 9 months since I started this journey. Sorry. And during that time period, I'm going to be very honest with you. The last time I stepped on a scale was my physical a year ago, where I found out I was 391 pounds. So I don't know how much I weigh. What I can tell you is I used to wear, my largest size that I wore was anywhere for, especially for bottoms like pants, 26, 28. And I was wearing 4X tops. Now it's crazy because I am probably more in the, so in my legs, because I do work out my legs quite a bit. I love a good squat. I love a leg press. I love working my legs. So my thighs, unfortunately, they slimmed down, like they're getting more muscular, but they haven't really like gotten a whole lot smaller. So pants wise, I still kind of have to get into a 24, but that's not the waist at all. The waist in a 24 is super big. It's like I'm looping my belt like crazy because my waist is a lot smaller than my thighs are. So I'm not even really sure what size I wear in pants, because I feel like I still have to go a little bit bigger in the pants just because of the size of my thighs. But my waist and the rest of my legs, like the lower part of my legs, I've definitely lost weight. And then now in shirt size, I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't know my shirt size either, but I can tell you this. I've been having to buy new workout clothes. I haven't really bought regular clothes yet. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe there's just like this mental thing happening, but I have not bought regular clothes yet. But I have purchased workout clothes. And yesterday, I just so happened to go into Old Navy because I was looking for some high waist workout pants that I found. And I got them not in the plus size 2X. I got it in the regular 2X section, which is a difference. If you are plus size, you understand that a regular 2X and then the plus size 2X is different. The plus size 2X is slightly bigger than just like the regular 2X in Old Navy. And I am now wearing the regular 2X in Old Navy. And yesterday I just wanted like a light pullover for when I'm leaving the gym, and I got that in a 2X as well. And I cannot tell you when the last time I was able to walk into an Old Navy or just a regular store and just go straight to like the regular section and just look for a XXX. That has been a very, 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 very long time. So that was a win. Like, that was a huge win. I actually got emotional in the store, as unfortunately I don't know how much I've lost, but to know that I went from a 4X in a plus size to a 2X in just like the regular clothing is huge for me. Next question. My friends, and I started a fitness Instagram page with no thoughts of trying to build the following. It was a page that I was using for me to kind of document my journey, to see where I was going, how I was doing, and keeping myself consistent, keeping myself accountable. And the community that is growing from that is what keeps me motivated. The people that I get to connect with on a day-to-day basis, we encourage each other, we support each other, we DM each other, we comment on each other's photos and exercises, and we try things that other people are doing, and that's what keeps me motivated. Like, I could be honest with you, I know that some people say like social media is not good to look at in the morning and things like that, but like for me, I am at the gym at anywhere between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the morning. And some mornings when I get up, the last thing I want to do is get out of bed and go to the gym. And going on social media, opening up that Instagram page and looking at the feed and seeing these amazing people beasting it out, like going hard. And these are people who have probably just posted because they're on the East Coast and they're at the gym where they've already finished their workout. So I'm motivated when I see people like just in there, and it's Monday and they're grinding. And then, you know, I open up maybe my messages and I have someone that's just like, hey, I saw your workout yesterday, you did an amazing job. Like, that encourages me and that pushes me and it moves me forward. So my friends have been like the biggest advocates for me during this process. They have been the ones that have encouraged me, that have helped me, that have seen me cry, seen me feel bad about my weight or whatever. And so they're the ones that have truly encouraged me. And then that community on Instagram. So that's truly what motivates me every day, is just the people that I surround myself with. It's the journey. It's the journey. Like, the goal is whatever happens in the end, great. But right now, I'm enjoying this moment where I'm at right now. That's the part that brings me joy. Food. Exercise is not a problem. I love to exercise. Food is actually not a problem, really, but I do want to indulge in things that I probably shouldn't. Pasta, potatoes for sure, fries, mashed, baked, wedges. I love potatoes. Tacos isn't bad, but those shells though, and I like them fried. Stuff like that. I would say food is probably my biggest temptation. But like I said, since I don't deprive myself and I just cut down my portions, I don't feel tempted to overindulge that often, just because I'm able to eat the foods that I like, and I make sure that I keep my water with me like all the time. Like, this thing basically stays with me. If you follow me on Instagram, on my fitness page, you probably see this bottle in the background all the time because it stays with me at work, on the road, wherever I go. I take this with me. And so if I'm drinking water consistently, I'm actually getting fuller faster, and there's really no need to indulge as much as people think. So that's been my thing. So I would say food is my biggest struggle, but it's not as big of a struggle as it used to be in the past. I think it's actually made my relationships better because I feel more open, and I feel like I can communicate to people, and I feel like I can spend more quality time with people, versus before I was lazy, I was slow, I didn't want to go because mentally I would make up whatever it was. But honestly, when I think back on it, I didn't want to have to walk or fit into a chair that it didn't fit in, or whatever it was. Like, I realized like my weight held me back, or just not feeling comfortable in my skin held me back from my relationships. And now I'm more open, I'm more free. I love to hang out, I love to see people. I'm going to a Clippers game tomorrow with friends just because we can, like, you know, and it feels good to do that. Because if you would have asked me to go to a Clipper game a year ago, I probably would have said no, because I would have remembered how it felt to sit in those seats when I went to see Bruno Mars. Now I know what it feels like to sit in those seats and be comfortable. I'm excited to be there. I'm excited. And so my relationships have gotten so much better. I communicate better. I'm not as stressed because I'm exercising more. My endorphins are up. I'm usually in a great mood. I haven't been depressed in a long time, so I'm not coming at you sideways. I'm not sad or anything like that. So my relationships have gained more trust, more love, more communication. And I do contribute it to me feeling better, doing better, and living a healthier lifestyle. And so I know that this has affected those relationships tremendously. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you have more questions that you want me to answer, please comment down below and I will happily answer those questions for you. I love you guys. Thank you for your support, for your love. Be sure to follow my social media so you can follow me along this wonderful journey. But I thank you guys. I love you, and until the next video. Deuces. Bye.